Renegades of Long Beach Roller Derby, and you're watching MoonKILL Radio. Woo! Woo!
How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are staying safe and sane and healthy and all that goodness out there. Yeah, this one is probably a top 40 record, but nonetheless, it is one of the most perfect albums out there. Okay. Yeah, and whatever beef you got with the dude or you don't got, whatever, man. Doesn't take away that this record was probably one of the best records ever made, man. For the R&B funk genre, and I'm talking about the one and only. And this is beat up because it's got a lot of miles on it. Off the Wall by the one and only Michael Jackson. Yes, that's right, Michael fucking Jackson. Off the Wall. Man, what is this, 79? Oh my God. This record is 1979 Epic Records, produced by the one and only Quincy Jones, man. The Q himself. Let's open it up. That's what you get. All the lyrics you'll ever need, man. Man. Yeah, this record is beat to crap, dude. I mean, I actually should get another one because this one has got many miles on it. As much, wow, yeah. What can you say about it? The first album after the Jackson 5 stuff, or the Jacksons, and after the whole Jackson group. So his first solo record. The one before Thriller, which is, of course, the one that got even more popular. And I think Thriller is a great record as well. It was just a perfect record, man. But I think this is the same. I just like it better. Where Thriller is a little more. Thriller came out in 83, so this was 79. That one came out in 83. Thriller was more, of course, of the time, so it was a little more synth heavy. This was not. Probably why I still love it to death. A lot more than Thriller, but I love Thriller. Just it's a great album. I would never knock these two albums. I did like Bad. Thought Bad was a good record. The one after, I can't remember. After that, I kind of lost with Mike. And again, besides of whatever it is, whatever he did, or whatever they said he did, or whatever, I don't know. I'm just talking about the music, man. That's all there is about it. It's just about the album itself, not about all the other stuff. Because there's plenty of people that we've played or we still play, and I'm sure they've done some crazy shit, in their life too, So again, it's just all about the music, man. That's all it is, man. So I don't want to see. Not that we have a lot of fans, but I don't want to see a bunch of comments about what he did or whatever. The stuff. This is just about the music alone. Again, for a disco funk R&B record, this is one of my opinion, one of the perfect record. Okay, and Side One alone is ridiculous. So don't stop till you get enough, man. I mean, who doesn't know that song now? They got a lot more popular, I think, now, than even back then. But you can play that anywhere, and it just you can start to party with that. But it is a scorch of a song. So if you're gonna start a party with that one instead of leading up to it, you better have shit to keep it going, Jack, because that one cooks. Right, you got all your instrumental, your percussions in there and stuff. Just, oh my God, this record is ridiculous. Then you got Rock With You, the second track, of course, Who doesn't remember the video? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, I believe, had a video too, if I remember correct. But then you got Rock With You, of course, the one with the little that suit with the mirrors on it or whatever, little mirrors on it and stuff, whatever. But that was, top hit. Lasted forever. Working Day and Night. Oh my God. Working Day and Night is, starts off with the percussions and him doing his breathing crap. Oh my God. And then dun, 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 dude, that's a dance cut right there. That's one of those like album cuts that are still like, you could play that. People know the album. You play that and they'll go freaking bananas. Top 40 crowd might not know that as well. Might not know it as much, or might not be totally into it. But you can't deny how funky and how jamming that song is, man. Got the horns in there and everything. Oh. Get on the Dance Floor was more of like the disco song. Disco song. But it's still great though. Got a great fat bass line, man. Chic kind of sounding bass on there. Matter of fact, I wonder if them cats even played on here, man. It says who actually played on here. Because that does, to me, that's got like a serious, like chic kind of bass, What is his name? Nigel or something? Nigel something? I don't know. Whatever. Just listen to it. Get you, when you want to boogie, put this album on. Side 2, man. Side 2 is starts off with Off the Wall. Little more mellower than side 1. Now side 2 is a lot more mellower than side 1. But side 2 starts off the Wall. Another good dance classic. Dance track, but a little more mellower than it's more like a Rock With You kind of cut. Maybe a little more upbeat than Rock With You, but not as wild as Don't Stop or Working Day and Night. Then you got Girlfriend, another just little R&B track. She's Out of My Life, which is a tearjerker, which is a great one. I Can't Help It, a good R&B cut. We'll get back to that one though. More just a head bobber, a little cruising cut for you. It's the Falling in Love. It's the Falling in Love song. Maybe a little more cheese on that one. A little pop to it, which is not bad. But it's still a good cut. But it's probably the more poppier song on this record, I think. More of a pop feel to it. If anything, then Burn This Disco Out. And it just ends with another dance track, man. Again, you could not go wrong with this record. For those that don't know it, the way I can describe it is, if you like Thriller, which a lot of people know Thriller now, if you could dig Thriller, or if you like Thriller, this is the 4-year older. So it's more of the 70s style of what Thriller would have been. I think with a little more dance cuts in there, but more disco style. For that kind of crowd, for that era, that's where it came out of. So it's the more percussion, less synth, than what Thriller is. But it's just as good as it's personally my favorite album he did. I like it better than Thriller. I love it better than Thriller, honestly. And then I would get back to the cut. I Can't Help It. For those that don't know, I Can't Help It is, if for anyone that knows rap music and knows De La Soul and know the song Break of Dawn, there's your sample. Okay? And I just, as I'm recording this, just last week I was at a friend's record shop and sold this album, or helped sell this album to a customer, a young lady that was getting into, she wanted to get into buying records, but she liked more soul and soul stuff, and we did I did sell her on Betty Wright's Live, which is a great record. Okay, anyone who wants some soul music, don't get better than Betty Wright. Betty Wright Live. Okay, that was one of the first. I was one of the first records we bought back in the day. You know, and then when I first started DJing, man, I was like one of the first. Oh, you got to get that. You know. Okay, but the buddy Dizzy had this on the shelf. Said, "Oh, you can't go wrong with that, man." So once you started laying down the tracks to her, of course she knew "Rock with You." She thought she knew, kind of knew off the wall. And I told her about the sample and those other ones. I said, you know, you'll know once you hear "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," you'll know it, and the rest are just kick-ass dance tracks, man. Sold. She was done. Sold. She bought it like that. So there you go. What's on the Slab gets funky with you, gets dancey. Off the Wall, 1979. Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. You cannot go wrong. If you want to boogie your ass off, that is the record. You can play it front to back and dance your ass off, slow and fast. All you got all night. Play it. Put it on repeat, man. All right. So there you go for this one. What's on the Slab? Me and Michael are out. We're doing the moonwalk. All right. We're out. Till the next one.